Hi, I'm Sophie, and today I'm going to teach you how to do a basic back bend, and then we're going to move on and do a slightly deeper back bend. It is important to note that if you have any injuries in your lower back, shoulders or wrists, I would not suggest that you do the second pose, the wheel pose. It's important not to do this pose, maybe consult a doctor before trying it. So the first pose is going to be bridge pose. So to start this, we're going to lie on our back, and then bring your heels in by your hips, so that you can just about touch them with your fingertips. Don't worry if you can't. And then you're going to take your palms flat down on the mat by your hips and walk your feet so that they're mat width apart. Don't let the legs drop out. Keep them so that they are parallel to your hips, but you don't want them in at the same time either. Just imagine you've got a couple of blocks or a big book in between your thighs. You're trying to squeeze that and not let it drop. So then you're going to press down through the palms, draw the belly in so that the lower back flattens down on the mat, and start to rock your hip points towards your ribs. Then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, starting to lift your hips up towards the ceiling, and then snuggling your shoulders underneath you. Interlace your hands, straighten out through the arms, try to keep the palms touching if you can, and then lift the chest up towards the chin. You're going to breathe here for 5 long deep breaths. If you can, try to relax the bottom a little bit, allowing your back muscles to do the work here. And then when you've done 5 breaths, slowly start to roll down one vertebrae at a time. Again, unsnuggle the shoulders, and then coming all the way back down onto the mat. So we'll do that one more time. Slowly starting to draw in through the belly, rock the hip points towards the ribs, lifting the hips up towards the sky, and then snuggle the shoulders under, interlace the fingers, lift the chest up towards the chin, breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, then slowly rolling all the way back down again. Uninterlace the hands and make your way all the way back down to the floor. So you might want to stay with just the simple bridge pose that I've just shown you. If you do have any lower back problems, this is probably the best place to stay, or if you're new to yoga. If you know that you've got a lot of flexibility in your lower back and also a nice strong core, then you might want to take it further and come into the wheel pose. So this is basically what you did when you were a kid and had no worries about it at all. So we're going to do exactly the same as you used to do back then, taking your hands up over by your ears, fingertips face the feet. And you're going to inhale, press through your hands and start to come up onto the crown of your head. Realign the hands, realign the feet, and on the next inhale, press into the hands, come all the way up. And take your armpits towards the back of the room as you breathe here for 5. Again, nice and strong through the belly. Don't let the feet drop out, don't let the knees drop out. Keep squeezing through the thighs. And when you've done 5 breaths, tuck the chin in, and then slowly start to roll your way all the way back down, and then hug the knees into the chest. Have a little rock from side to side, just massaging the spine. And then releasing the feet. I find it quite nice after doing a back bend to come into Supta Baddha Konasana, taking the soles of the feet together, allow the knees to drop out wide to the side. Just pop your hands onto your tummy, perhaps closing the eyes for a few breaths. And then when you're ready, opening the eyes, hug the knees back into the chest again, and you can roll back up to seated. Thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed learning about back bends. If you would like to comment, please do so below. Thank you to those of you who have already done it. If you'd like to subscribe, you can do above. Thanks so much. Goodbye.